All right, so we got night one here, and the first match they announced was Austin Theory versus John Cena. I have Austin Theory winning the match because John Cena is in the twilight of his career. He's a part timer now. He has nothing to gain by beating Austin Theory and winning the United States Championship for like the fourth or fifth time, whatever. But Austin Theory has everything to lose. It's his third WrestleMania. He's coming in as a champion. He's a young and up and comer. He could be one of the biggest heels of the company in the future. And I just feel like John Cena knows that, and I feel like they're gonna have to put Austin Theory over because if John Cena does beat Austin Theory, that could literally derail all his momentum. And I know like John Cena's like a big pillar of the company, and like losing to him is not like a big deal. But like look what happened to like Rusev when John Cena ended his undefeated streak. He kind of just spiraled, and then that was kind of it for him. Like, he was never taken seriously again. I feel like they're gonna need to build his momentum as much as possible because he's been really good after losing the Money in the Bank. So that's why I feel like Austin Theory. The second match I have here is Charlotte Flair versus Rhea Ripley. I have Rhea Ripley winning. She is the Women's Royal Rumble winner, and she's been probably one of the biggest draws of the company because she has been pretty dominant since the Royal Rumble. And she won, I believe, from like number one or number two. So she basically outlasted everybody. So I feel like Charlotte Flair is a transitional champion because she hasn't really defended it much, and also I feel like they wanted to take the title off of Ronda and put on like a person that could actually like drive the title forward, and that's why they put it to Charlotte Flair as she's like a 14-time champion or whatever. But I feel like Charlotte, like I said, it's more of a transitional champion this time, and I feel like that's why Rhea Ripley's going to take it. So next I have the undisputed WWE Tag Team Championships, the Usos versus Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. It's hard to go against the Bloodline here because they have been so dominant on their run. I feel like they wouldn't bring Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens together if they weren't gonna like make them tag team champions. And honestly, I just want to see Kevin Owens as a champion again because he's one of my favorites. And also Sami Zayn too. But I definitely feel like Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens are going to win because they wouldn't bring them back together. Also, the storyline has been great, and Sami Zayn just like almost beat Roman, so I feel like he could obviously beat the Usos, and then he has Kevin Owens' help, Kevin Owens also could have beat Roman. So because you have two guys that are basically main eventers going against like two like a full on tag team, and they used to be a tag team together. Still have the chemistry and everything. I feel like they could definitely take down the Usos and then end their record-setting reign. So I have Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens taking. Next, I have Becky Lynch, Lita, and Trish versus Damage Control, Bayley, Dakota Kai, Io Sky. Personally, I wish this was for the tag team titles. Like, I feel like it should have been Becky Lynch and Lita versus Bayley and Io Sky or something like that. Maybe even Dakota Kai, Io Sky. But it's not for the titles. It's just a triple threat tag team match or 6-woman tag match, whatever. I have the faces winning this. I just don't feel like they're gonna make Bayley, Dakota Kai, and Io Sky beat two Hall of Famers and then a future Hall of Famer, Becky Lynch. It just kind of, I know it discredits Damage Control but they haven't really done much to begin with, and they have no momentum in my opinion. Like they haven't really done anything since coming back other than like Io Sky and Dakota Kai winning the titles. So personally, I feel like that's why, unless something happens where like one of the faces turn heel, like they're saying supposedly Trish Stratus is meant to turn heel or whatever. I don't know if that's true. If that's true, then maybe Damage Control could win, but right now I just can't see it, and I see Becky Lynch, Lita, Trish winning the match. Next, we got Seth Rollins versus Logan Paul. Personally, I just don't want Logan Paul to win. Like, I know he's a great wrestler. I just don't like the guy as a YouTuber or just the arrogance of him. I don't like him. I know he's like a heel, whatever, but I just don't feel like it's like when Bad Bunny beat Miz. Like I liked it because it was cool. Like he was a good wrestler and everything. He deserved to win. But I just don't like a celebrity beating an actual wrestler. I just feel like it doesn't make any sense because Rollins should be able to destroy Logan Paul, and that's why I'm going with Seth Rollins as the winner. Next, we got Rey Mysterio versus Dominic Mysterio. Personally, I feel like Dominic's going to take the win. I feel like Rey's going to put over his son to make sure that he keeps his heel run going. I know a lot of people are saying that Rey's going to win. I personally don't think that because why does Rey need to win? I feel like what's probably gonna happen is Dominic's gonna be really disrespectful, go into like some type of Latino Heat shirt or driving a lowrider. I think he teased it going to the lowrider at the Hall of Fame ceremony or whatever on Thursday or whatever. I personally feel like Dominic's gonna be as disrespectful as possible. Rey's gonna get really mad, and then Dominic's gonna be able to like use that Rey's aggression to his advantage and then roll him up or hit some type of move for the win. I know Dominic's gonna win in my opinion because Dominic's the up and comer. Rey's the older veteran guy, and I just feel like Dominic's gonna win. And so the last match, this is definitely not gonna be the main event. This is just the way I'm going in order because this is the way I have it here. Is Braun Strowman, Ricochet versus Street Profits versus Alpha Academy versus Viking Raiders. I have Street Profits winning. There's no real reason why. I just don't know what's gonna really happen in this match because I don't feel like no one really has a lot of momentum. Other than I guess Braun Strowman and Ricochet because I guess they just fought for the titles, but they lost. So I mean, they don't really have too much momentum either. If you go by straight up like star power value, I feel like Braun Strowman and Ricochet are the biggest stars in the match. But they haven't been a team for that long, and there's no real stakes on this match. So I feel like I guess Street Profits could win because they do need a big win, and a WrestleMania win could like skyrocket them to the top. But then we're gonna go on to night 2. All right, so for night 2, we got Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez versus Ronda Rousey, Shayna Baszler versus Natalya and Shotzi versus Chelsea Green and Sonya Deville. I kind of wish this was like elimination match. I heard somewhere that they could make an elimination match, but I kind of doubt it. But I feel like if it was an elimination match, that would be better. Just like the other match, I feel that would be cool. But I heard somewhere that they might make an elimination, but I kind of doubt it. I feel like Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler are gonna win, just because like really there, like Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez, they haven't been a tag team long. And like I said, there's no stakes really. Like it's not like this is a number 1 contender match for the women tag titles or whatever. That's why I'm gonna go with Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler. Next we got Brock Lesnar versus Omos. Honestly, if I'm gonna be fair with you, if Omos doesn't win, then there's no point of like even trying to push Omos anymore. Because if he can't beat Lesnar, like that's 2 WrestleManias in a row that he lost. The only way I can see it is if Brock Lesnar gets disqualified, and then maybe they can reform the Hurt Business, like. Bobby Lashley comes out because he doesn't have a match. I guess Bray Wyatt pulled out, so they haven't announced his match. So if he doesn't have a match, then I guess he's available. But I feel like what could happen is Omos wins by disqualification because Brock Lesnar couldn't beat him, maybe. And then same thing will happen with Bobby Lashley, and then Bobby Lashley forms again with MVP, and then forms with Omos, like makes amends with Omos, and then maybe could reform a Hurt Business. Maybe that's how I'm thinking, or Omos just destroys Brock Lesnar. But I feel like Omos is going to win the match because he needs the momentum, as he hasn't had a big win. So yeah, I'm going to go with Omos. And then next we got the Hell in a Cell match, Edge versus Finn Balor, Demon Finn Balor. I heard that supposedly they're going to bring back Christian for Edge's entrance. I don't know if that's true. Demon Finn doesn't lose. Like I think he's lost like 1 match in his whole career as Demon Finn, and I feel like it would be better for Edge to put over Finn Balor, as he is the de facto leader of Judgment Day, in my opinion, I guess. I don't really know. Because everyone in Judgment Day has a match, and they're all big matches, so I don't know who is the leader. If Rhea's the leader, if Dominic's definitely not the leader. Maybe Damien's the leader, but he doesn't have a match for WrestleMania, so I don't even know who's the leader. I'm guessing it's Finn. This match is going to be a banger, especially in Hell in a Cell. Like, they could do anything to each other. I feel this is going to be the show stealer. For sure. But yeah, I'm going to go with Finn Balor as the winner. So next we got the Intercontinental Championship, Gunther versus Drew McIntyre versus Sheamus. This is a match that I can't predict, honestly. Like, I'm going to predict, obviously, but I can't predict who's going to win because I have no clue. Most of the matches I kind of have a clue who's going to win. I kind of feel like maybe Gunther's going to retain because I feel like I haven't really put anybody to retain yet. And I feel like there's got to be some type of championship retention here. So I'm going to go Gunther retains, just because I feel like they're trying to build them up. Next we have Raw Women's Championship, Bianca Belair versus Asuka. I'm going to go with Asuka. I feel like they reinvented her character. She won the Elimination Chamber. She almost won the Royal Rumble. I feel like definitely like Bianca Belair's kind of run its course. Like, she's not the most exciting thing on Raw anymore, which is kind of bad, knowing that she is like the Raw Women's Championship. I feel like they always put her into like nothing feuds. Like, her last big match, I think, was with Alexa Bliss. That, like, it was alright, but, like, it was kind of disappointing, in my opinion. Like, I feel like they could have done a lot more with that. I definitely feel like this is going to be one of the show stealers because Asuka's great and Bianca Belair is great. But, like I said, I feel like Bianca Belair's championship reign has run its course. I feel like Asuka deserves it, especially with this new character. And hopefully maybe she turns heel, because heel Asuka could be way better. But I'm going to go with Asuka. Like I said, she reinvented her character, and I feel like she deserves the win. It's the undisputed WWE Universal Championship match between Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes. I got Cody winning. Like, I know people are saying that, Cody's gonna lose because reasons. Like, I don't even know why they say Cody Rhodes is gonna lose. I feel like they're saying like outside interference. They're saying that they want The Rock. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Cody. I feel like there's gonna be outside interference from the Bloodline. And then Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens are gonna do something and get like make even the odds. So I feel like Cody Rhodes is still gonna be. It's gonna be a banger of a match. This is probably going to be one of the better main events in a long time because Roman has gotten way better in the ring, and Cody Rhodes is still good. So, and also it's going to be the culmination of an amazing story. Cody Rhodes fighting for his family and being the first Rhodes family member to win a world title. Well, Dusty won a world title, but not the WWE title. So that's why I feel like Cody's going to win. My WrestleMania 39 predictions. If you guys want to share your predictions in the comments, please feel free to. It would be cool to see you guys, what you guys have to say about the WrestleMania event. If you guys have completely different WrestleMania predictions than me, that's cool too. I'm not going to say nothing because it's just my opinion. Like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys want to see more of this stuff, my channel will be linked into the description. And like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next video.